Hey everyone, my name's Shannon Newton and I'm doing this video to propose for a new government webpage for the transport industry. This page will have every state and territory on it, plus its mapping and AI assistance. Now, I'm going to give it a quick breakdown. It's to have all the heavy vehicle laws for every state and territory. Now, please hear me out on this. The NHVR cannot cover WA and Northern Territory for mapping and its laws. They can put them in if there's been something related to it, like cross-border crackdown where both have worked together and stuff like that, or some court case. But the thing is, the NHVR's website is so packed full of stuff. It's just not got all its webpage stuff, but it's got all its PBS stuff and other service stuff as well. So, give me a moment. Let me just bring my screen down and go to the NHVR page. Now, if you have a look, I'm going to do a search for section 111. And what you're going to find is when you do a search, and this is what the AI would actually get rid of, is all this extra stuff that's not really needed. So, the closest it comes to looking for it is the regulatory advice, loading and load restraint. There's all that there, and there's that there. Now, reality is, the closest I'm coming to is this, but the average person is not going to know that. So by having a web page for it, it was saved doing what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm scrolling down, and most people would have given up and rung Brisbane, and unfortunately, when you do click on this, all Brisbane ever gives is, and here's a problem here before I go any further, it doesn't actually show you the full lot of section 111. I've got to scroll up. This is what I'm looking for. And it's only what the law says. There is no other descriptions I can find. There probably is somewhere on the web, on the NHVR website, but you have to go hunting for it. This is a brief description. This is what we really need the most, but we need a link to click on to go further, and that's where that web page will actually cover that. Now, on that, now that's that one. Now, if you're going for routing and stuff like that, now at the moment, you in order to actually do it all, and I'll minimize this page again. There it is, there, right? You have the whole of the NHVR networks only. ACT is New South, Queensland, South Australia, Vic. Now, I'm just going to go over one here because I've already got Victoria set up because I do a lot of work in Vic. And there's the rabbit warren for Victoria. That is for PBS level 3, 3A 85.5 General Freight Network, reference 7. And that's it there, because I do have a triaxle lead with a triaxle dolly and a triaxle rear trailer. Now, I want to go Ballarat through to Geelong. So here we go, we zoom in. There's Bendigo, Castlemaine, Ballarat. It's right here. Now, I'm just going to take up the screen here, and this is just a quick example of why we need the AI. That looks all right. Yep, I've go for the bridges. Unfortunately, it won't let me pull the bridges up, but I can tell you now the maximum weight I can take down there, and I only ever run down that road empty, is, I think it was about 77 tonne or something like that. But the problem is, that road looks all right, and it's not. Now, this could be an oversight and may not, and this is where AI would pick this up and shoot an email off the Vic roads, because so far, so good. Now I'm going to zoom right into a roundabout. You can't quite see. Now it's starting to form, and there's a break. There's a break in it right there. Now, yes, it is probably an oversight, and that's where the argument would come. This website would stop those arguments, because when they update the maps and AI goes through it and notices it, they can inform before you get people like me going, what's going on? Why can't we go over there anymore? We used to be able to. So, bottom line is, this website gets in, it's going to make life easier for the following: drivers, compliance officers, operations managers, company owners, schedulers, front row government agencies, prosecutors and judges. I've lost count the amount of drivers have asked me for help. I've lost count of the amount of prosecutors have admitted to me that they don't know heavy vehicle law. So that, just those two alone, screams help to me. Now, unfortunately, the judges have got so much on their plate. This web page would help them because most of them have a computer up there that we can't see. They can type or go back to their chambers, research it, and come back. It's just also, it can be used as a training website as well for training new officers. It can help with people with cross-border examinations. So if a court case comes up because something happened, whatever, and the other started in WA, have gone to Melbourne, the first two states might be all right, and they've hit Victoria, and it's not legal. So, yeah, as I said, keeping it simple. It's just a lot that it will do that individual states can't do. And with that NHVR Go, you cannot. You have to do the old school mapping, like pulling out the old Refidex or UBD and having to go through page after page after page to route and write it all down. AI would actually give it, whether it's programs it into Google Maps, Apple Maps, or if there was an actual app made to put to it, even if it meant we paid $50 a year for that app and load it up there with everything we need to know. Plus, you put in your combination, you put your rego in, it pulls all your permits, so PBS and non-PBS permits, to help you get through the way it is. So, look, guys, if you made it this far, I thank you for hearing me out. If you have any questions, get hold of me. Now, if it's someone that sent you this video asking your review, by all means say, hey, I want to get hold of this guy. What's his number? I've got no problems. If I've sent it to you, give me a call. My phone's open for everyone. So, yeah. If I get a lot of likes, I will do a much longer video, which will go more into detail on it, on all of it. But that is basically the shortcut video, and there's not much else I could really shortcut, but there's a lot more I could put in. So, thank you, everyone, and have a safe day. Thank you.